Hello guys, today I have an educational video for you guys and we'll be discussing one of the most interesting and important topics in stock markets, and not only the stock markets, in the entire world: Fibonacci series. So what is the Fibonacci series? So the Fibonacci series is a sequence of numbers starting from 0 arranged such that the value of any number in the series is the sum of the previous two numbers. So suppose if you observe the series, the first two numbers 0 plus 1 equal to 1, 1 plus 1 equal to 2, 2 plus 1 equal to 3, and so on. 233 plus 144 equal to 377. So this is the Fibonacci series, and it's an unending series, can continue up till infinity. So in this series, if we divide a number in the series by its previous number, so suppose 13 by 8, 21 by 13, or any 3. So if we observe 610 by 377, the the answer is 1.618. Similarly, 377 by 233, 233 by 144, all these come up till 1.618. And this is not just a mathematical coincidence, but it is also called the ratio of this ratio of 1.618 is considered as the golden ratio, also referred to as phi. Phi is pronounced phi. So Fibonacci series, they are not only limited to the stock markets or mathematics. They are they are connected to everything in nature, ranging from human face, flower petals, for animal bodies, galaxy formation. So even if you just go on Google and search Fibonacci series in, or I'm sorry, not Fibonacci series, you can search golden ratio examples in. So you have nature, math, architecture, human body, everyday life, literally everything. So this is a very interesting topic, and you can read go and read some of it out if you're interested in it. So this is not limited to the stock market, as in even you can observe there are certain golden ratio features in Taj Mahal and all these important structures. Uh, yeah. So further into these properties, so similarly we've seen that one number divided by its previous is 1.618. We can also see that another remarkable consistency. So this is a consistency, not just a coincidence. This has to be more than a coincidence, but it's inexplicable. So when a number is divided by its immediate succeeding number, so one number divided by its next, so if you see 89 by 144, 144 by 233, 377 by 610, they are all equal to what, 0.618. So that is another coincidence, or consistency, you could say. Another is when one number is divided by a number two places higher. So suppose 21 divided by 2 places higher is 55. So that comes out as 0.382 for every number in the series. So another one is when a number is divided by a number 3 places higher. So all these are again examples. So this ratio is 0.236. And now let's come to relevance of stocks. Okay, so what relevance do these ratios have in stock markets? How do you apply and use them for your trading, and how do you implement them in your trading strategies? So this Fibonacci analysis can be applied when there is a noticeable up move or down move in prices. So when there is good momentum in the price, you could use this. How do you use this? So when it moves either upwards or downwards sharply with momentum, note that it usually tends to retrace back before its next move. Like we've discussed time and again, that stock prices can't go up straight or can't come down straight. They move in waves, forming higher highs and higher lows. And even when they come down forming lower highs and lower lows, like this. So what this means is these retracement levels, so here you have a higher high, here you have a higher low. So when do you know when a higher low is being formed? How do you judge whether the stock is going to turn around from here, this point, or this point, or this point? It could come retrace back from any of these points between the previous higher high and the current higher high, right? So to help us judge where this reversal would occur, we take the help of Fibonacci ratios, which are these precise ratios. The 0.618 is, if you convert it to percentages, it's 61.8%, 38.2%, and 23.6%. So these ratios are the most important ratios which help traders identify retracements possible extent. So till where do these retracements occur and where the higher low is formed. So let's look at some I'll show you some examples of some stocks and how you could apply this. So first stock is Aarti Industries, right? So another important point to keep in mind is whenever you're applying Fibonacci ratios, also always even look at price action simultaneously with the ratios. Don't just blindly trade on Fibonacci ratios. You can Fibonacci ratios alone can't make your trading strategy. Fibonacci ratios along with price action or along with another indicator or your candlestick patterns, you need to see what works for you, what combinations are working for you, and then proceed. So Aarti Industries, if we see, this was our latest impulse move. So this was the low formed, and from here we got good momentum, and this was the high formed. So what do you observe at this 0.618 level? So in my Fibonacci tool, I have 0.236, 0.382, and 0.618. I'm using the TradingView software here. In TradingView, you can get Fibonacci levels from this third one from the top, and you have Fibonacci retracement tool. This is the tool I'm using right now. So what can you say at the 0.618 level? Clear reversal. Again, another point to note, that is, this is not a fixed level. This is again an important area from where a reversal could occur. This is again an area only. Everything you see are areas. Your trend line, your support and resistance, everything is area. It's not a single line. So from 0.618 you can see a clear reversal. Now if I extend this to the previous highs, what do you see? This exact level formed a resistance here also, it took support here also, took support again here, again it's taking support. So this I have combined this with now my support. Now my area of support is also here. Now my Fibonacci level is also here. So now I can confidently go long and not just relying on the Fibonacci alone. Another example we can take is Adani Ports. Adani Ports, you can see this is clearly a high momentum stock. So the previous correction, a small retracement which occurred, was this area right here. So we could say this was the lower low, this was the lower high, and this is the next lower low. I'm sorry, this is the higher low, higher high, and this is the higher low. Now if I draw my retracement from this higher low to this higher high, what do I see? The 0.382 level. My 0.382 level is already an important resistance or support level, right? As you can see here also, this has acted as an important this was acting as an important resistance, and now it has turned support. This is one support retest or retesting the resistance. This is one reason to go long. My second reason is the 0.382 level, the Fibonacci level, and the third reason is it has formed a bullish hammer pattern, the candlestick pattern. This is a bullish reversal sign. So now I have not one or two, but three reasons to go long, right? So I can after lining up all these reasons, I can confidently go long. My stop loss would be below this level of support, and my targets could be the previous highs, or you can also aim for higher levels, right? So this is how you use Fibonacci levels along with your price action. Another uh, stock is Bajaj Finance. Now Bajaj Finance, if you see with the naked eye without any Fibonacci analysis, you can clearly see that this was the previous resistance. Now it's acting as a support. So what other reason can is there for this area being so significant? So you can see, you can clearly see this was the low, this was the high. Now this is the 0.382 level acting as its support, right? Now these are two more reasons, two reasons added up. Now if you see another a bullish candle, bullish reversal candle, or maybe a trend line break, or maybe trend line break here, if this happens, you'll have three reasons to go along. Now these will just increase your probability of a successful trade. Nothing is 100%. Your trade will have, it will be it's just to make you make a trade better. Now let's look at Bharti Airtel. What do you see in Bharti Airtel? So clearly on the daily charts, I'm working on the daily charts throughout. So this was the previous low form and this was the next high form. Now what do you see in this chart? 0.382 level, as we know, is an important support, as we know, is an important support or resistance level, right? Now this stock has broken the 0.382 level. Now this very same 0.382 level, here it acted as a support. Now here it will act as a resistance to this. So you can go bullish on Bharti Airtel next, or have a bullish point of view only when it gives a daily closing above this 0.382 level. Right, now what else can you see from price action point of view? From a price action point of view, this level has historically been an important level. Here it was a clear breakout level. This was the point. Bharti Airtel breakout and gave good momentum, so this was also a breakout level, a clear past resistance and support level as well. So again, you can go long on Bharti Airtel only when it gives a closing above our 0.382 Fibonacci area. Now next one is DLF. So you need to keep in mind that these Fibonacci levels are not only used when the stock is in an uptrend, it can also be for a downtrend. So let us look at what happened in March 2020 during the COVID crash. So this was our high, lower high, and this was a low. This was the high and this was the low, right? That was the crash. Now after the crash, if you observe carefully, now observe this 0.236 level. Look at the number of times this same level has given resistance to the stock, and when it broke, look how it has taken support from this 0.236 level. Again, here it's a resistance, support, and then after this as well, after, even if you observe the 0.382 level, this was a resistance, this was a resistance, this was a resistance. So this is the importance of Fibonacci. Now along with this, if I go back and see the data even further, I can also see that this 0.382 level, this 0.236 level was important all the way along, not only here, not only after this fall, but before this fall as well. It was a crucial support level for me, or for DLF. So can I